Residents in this quiet West End neighborhood near Bloor and Dovercourt not too happy about this eyesore and the noise that comes with it. A generator that's been plotted on the front of this rental building since a massive storm back in August that caused flooding throughout the city. Those strong winds said to be behind the outage for hundreds in this building, hence why this generator is here. But those residents across the street are left fed up, saying that this has been 2 months that this generator has been here.
We have a couple concerns. The main one being the emissions coming from a diesel generator 24 hours a day. We were promised that an emissions test was going to happen. That was about a month ago. We haven't heard if emissions test has happened or not. So that's one concern. And the other is just the constant noise. Is over time, it's quite aggravating to deal with all day long.
So talk to me a little bit about the day-to-day challenges you face with this generator being here.
The impact on us has been, we essentially can't open our doors. We even step out in the backyard and we smell diesel fumes. Depending on the wind, the way it's blowing, it can be quite severe.
These residents say they were initially told that the generator would remain on the front lawn of the building on Hepburn and Dovercourt for a total of 5 months. They also say there was supposed to be a town hall to inform area residents of the building's timeline, but that hasn't happened. The neighborhood's councillor, Anna Bailao, says the generator is used by hundreds of people living in 3 rental buildings in Dovercourt Square. Bailao, who is seeking re-election in Toronto's upcoming election, tells CityNews her office has been receiving complaints about the generator, but she says the city's hands are tied. The buildings are old and the property manager is facing challenges making the repairs.
When we had the storm in August, there was problems with hydro. The whole thing basically exploded and it's not able to get hydro to all the 3 apartments. Generators had to be brought in.
Any indication as to why it's taking so long to make the repairs and why the generator has been there for more than 2 months now?
What I've been told is that the parts are basically quite low. They had to bring in the engineers to understand, what needs to be replaced, and there's quite a bit that needs to be replaced, and it's very difficult to find those kinds of parts, and so that has been the difficulty. Because this was done under an emergency situation, it's not like there's a deadline. If you don't have it in 2 months, and if the parts takes 3 months to take, we can't just force them to take the generator and have everybody without hydro.
Anna Bailao says her office is in communication with the property manager. As for timeline, there's no word on when this generator can be gone and the issue resolved here. But we did reach out to the property manager and ask them for comment. We did not hear back in time for broadcast. It was a viewer who submitted a news tip asking us to look into this story. If there's a story you want us to look into, here are all the ways you can get in touch with us.